Hey guys, it's Matt here with Extreme Sim TV. At the moment, I've got a model in there drying, and so I'm just gonna sit here and talk for a while. I got a coat of paint on a '69 Camaro model, and it's in there drying. So this is me just coming out to chat with you guys and really talk about broadcasting in the last 3 years of doing this and what I've learned. I got some music playing for myself, but don't think you guys can hear it. To start this off, it blows my mind, man. We're sitting here with over 2,000 subscribers and the work that. So I mean, it's hang on, got this going. Okay, so we got this going. So 2,000 subscribers means a ton to me. I think the work that I put into it, I'm proud of. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. I've made mistakes running the company, but I got the replay screen up there, but it works. But overall, the biggest thing that I take away in the 3 years is the friendships I've made, the number of amazing races that I've covered is just unreal. I've had the privilege to call some great series. I think back to when I started this thing with like Sim Racing Unleashed and the Camping Universe guys, and it, it's really a good thing that really helped me as a person. It, it's helped me get through a lot of things and get out here and do this. This really is one of the funnest things I do. Definitely stressful, no doubt about it. This shit's stressful, bro. But I still enjoy it. I think that's the key here is I still enjoy what I do. So this is what I've learned. Broadcasting and talking about the race, which is what we do here, is like a third, I would say, of actually doing the job, right? Like that's only a third of it. There's so much graphic stuff that I've had to learn, which I've enjoyed learning. And there's just so many different little things that go into this that really blows my mind, I think. And that's the thing is how much work that we do as far as, you know, actually getting things ready to go. That's the part to me that kind of blows my mind is on any given night that it's just so many things that you have to look at to try to entertain you guys. It's fun, and I don't think here in the past couple of months I've lost sight of that a little bit, but I still enjoy it. It we're a part of this weird community, right? Like, let's think about this. We get on an online sim, right? Race with our friends and have somebody come present it to the world and be gracious enough to have sponsors come on board and help people with this. Leagues, broadcasters, it it's unreal. I mean, you got to look at the whole situation. Like on any given night, especially for myself, you look at my streams and I look at my YouTube and I've got something like 10, 15 races going on at one time that I could go watch. It's just the amount of content that this community puts out is unreal. Now, is that a good, bad thing? I don't know. There's debates across the board about that. I'm not here to get into that. But it's just crazy to me. And I appreciate all the leagues that come to me to do it, right? The guys that sign me to do it when there's so many options out there. And I think that it's growing. And that's the thing is you don't slow down because it is growing, right? It's a growing industry. And I don't think there's any slowdown in sight. Now, granted, here at the channel with Extreme Sim TV, the biggest thing for me is find a way to keep innovating. And that's very difficult to do, to innovate every time that I come out and do a show. To me, I want to one up myself every time I'm here. And to me, that's the hardest part of the job. Like, I hate to come out and have a bad show. Having a bad show to me is almost to the level of unacceptable. And it bothers me immensely when it does happen. I mean, yes, you have your bad nights, I guess. But it's the I push so hard to innovate. And I'm in a weird spot here to where how do you innovate now? What can I do differently to entertain you guys at home? And I guess that's why I'm making this video, and I should probably retitle it. What can I do differently to entertain you guys and grow this thing even bigger? I mean, I've got some great leagues coming up. I've got the off-road guys, average off-road sim racers on Thursday. Just absolutely epic off-road racing. You've got Stick Shift coming up. You've got Underdog Racing League tonight alongside Prestige World. It's unreal to where we're at. I mean, I guess this is a thank you letter for everybody having my back with this. Conversations with Rudy when I started, Rudy Cummins over at Max Speed TV, Josh Medlock, Roger Muth. God, the list goes on and on. Nighthawk, Tyler Hilton, AJ for all he done for the channel. I know AJ's busy right now on Nerds doing Nerds things. But Ronald, way back in the day with the loose lug nuts. There is so many people that influence what I do on a given show. So I guess this is where we're at. Tell me what you think I need to do to innovate. Let's do something different. Let's do something huge. Let's do something crazy. Let's get nuts with it. Give me ideals. I'm down to try anything. I am down to push the issue as far as I can push it to bring you great content. I don't do something halfway. I never will, never have, and it's not going to happen. The leagues, partners of mine. This is the open challenge to you guys. Come to me with challenges. Say, hey, Matt, we're going to try XYZ. This is my open challenge to all my leagues. Give me crazy ideals. You want to do driver webcams? We'll give it a shot. You want to do a post-race show? We'll do everything we got to do something. Let's really step up our game going into the winter. I'm laying the red carpet out. Let's try it. Let's go for it. I needed to make this video because what have I learned? I learned that the passion for the project is more important than anything else you can ever do. So there we go. That's my challenge to the leagues I got. Let's push the envelope, guys. Let's go for it. So now, what are we looking at tonight, underdog? We come into a great situation tonight. It's playoff night for the Underdog Racing League at 9 o'clock here tonight. We're going to find out who leaves Chicagoland Speedway with a shot at a championship. That is going to be huge. Take a look. Okay. You take a look. P10 Cody Dorsey. Dorsey right there. 232 points. 9 points back is Eddie. Eddie right there ready to pounce. Is it possible to make up 9 points in one night? You go back through the series and you start thinking, you know, the most he's gained on a night is 9 in round 5. He's really going to have to do something in the stage race, Eddie is, to get by Cody and really go out there to get into the playoffs. Cody is really, you look at where we're at, I think Cody Dorsey is in a very good spot coming into the night. I mean, Chicagoland's a relatively simple racetrack. It's not a Darlington. It's not a Bristol. Just go out there and have a good run. And he's in the playoffs. I think it's a 2-horse show, unless Stunard or Chance or David Boomla there has a big major issue. You know, I think it's Eddie and Cody's show to who's going to get in that final spot here tonight. Of course, we'll. You know, you only take 10 guys. We're not taking any more tonight. 10 guys get a shot at a championship. So we'll find out tonight who's going to go up there and get her done live at 9 o'clock. This is going to be an absolute battle. Ten guys will leave Chicagoland at a shot at this. So we will find out later tonight. Thank you guys for coming out for this stream. We're going to get ready to go racing here tonight. We'll see you in Chicago, and we'll see you at the dirt track later on.